Eagles in need of a turnaround. Can Sirianni rally the troops? The Philadelphia Eagles are facing a challenging stretch after back-to-back tough games. They let a commanding 21-point lead slip away against the Dallas Cowboys, and then suffered a disappointing 24-15 loss to the Chicago Bears, who are now the top seed in the NFC. This kind of performance is not what we expect from a team with Super Bowl aspirations. Looking back to last season, the Eagles entered their Week 5 bye week with a 2-2 record and went on to dominate the rest of the regular season, finishing 12-1. This season, however, has been a different story. Since their Week 9 bye, the Eagles have struggled, going 2-2 and averaging a mere 15.5 points per game. As passionate fans, we have to ask ourselves, what's going wrong? Head coach Nick Sirianni is taking a hard look at the situation. After the Bears' loss, he emphasized the need for self-evaluation within the team. His message was clear: doing the same things and expecting different results isn't going to cut it anymore. Sirianni's approach should resonate with us as fans. He's not just pointing fingers. He's willing to hold himself and his coaching staff accountable. Sirianni stated, "Of course, none of us are doing a good enough job right now. We all have to look internally and get better. This is a refreshing honesty that we need to see more of." It's easy to fall into a blame game during tough times, but the real challenge is banding together as a team. The question now is whether everyone will step up and take responsibility. Despite these recent struggles, the Eagles still sit at 8-4 and have a shot at the #1 seed in the NFC. But we all know that if they want to save their season, changes need to happen fast. Sirianni's acknowledgement of the situation is a good first step, but we need to see tangible improvements on the field. Eagles fans, what do you think? Are you confident that Sirianni can lead us out of this rough patch? What changes do you think need to be made for the Eagles to get back on track? Drop a comment saying "Go Philadelphia Eagles" below, and let's hear your thoughts. As we gear up for the Week 14 matchup against the Los Angeles Chargers, I want to know how you feel about the Eagles' chances. What city are you from? And what's your opinion about the current state of the Philadelphia Eagles? Let's get the conversation going and rally behind our team. Eagles fans brace for Herbert's potential return. As we gear up for the highly anticipated Monday Night Football matchup against the Los Angeles Chargers, there's a lot to discuss surrounding their quarterback, Justin Herbert. Just a day after the Chargers celebrated a solid win against the Raiders, Herbert underwent surgery to stabilize a fracture in his left hand. Thankfully, it sounds like the surgery went well, and his status is currently day-to-day. Now, we all know how crucial Herbert is for the Chargers, especially as they fight for a wild card spot in the competitive AFC. With the Chargers sitting at 8-4, tied for the first wild card position, every game counts. But let's be real, can we rely on Herbert to be at his best by next week? The extra day to recover certainly helps, but with a fractured hand, he might not be the same quarterback that can stretch the field and make those big plays that we're used to seeing. Comment "Go Philadelphia Eagles" in the comments. As Eagles fans, we should be excited about the potential matchup. Our team has had its ups and downs this season, but with a record of 8-4, we're still in a strong position. However, we've just suffered 2 tough losses, and we need to turn things around quickly. Facing a Chargers team that might not have their star quarterback at full strength could be a golden opportunity for us to capitalize on their vulnerability. The Eagles have extra rest after playing on Friday, which should help us prepare mentally and physically for this crucial game. If Herbert is less than 100%, it could shift the dynamics of the game significantly. A well-timed defensive strategy could put us in a fantastic position to snag a win and regain momentum. What do you think, Eagles fans? Are you confident that our team can capitalize on this situation? Should we be concerned if Herbert plays, or do we think we can outmaneuver him regardless? I want to hear your thoughts. Let's rally together and support our team as we head into this pivotal game. Comment below with your thoughts and let me know what city you're representing and your take on our Philadelphia Eagles. Together, we can cheer them on to victory. Eagles face tough road ahead. Can they reclaim their Super Bowl glory? As we dive deeper into the NFL season, the race for Super Bowl 60 is heating up, and as passionate Philadelphia Eagles fans, we must take a closer look at where our beloved team stands. Last season, The Eagles triumphed over the Kansas City Chiefs in a thrilling Super Bowl 59, but this year has not been as smooth sailing. After 13 weeks, it seems both the Eagles and Chiefs are struggling to find their footing in the playoff race. The Eagles currently sit at 8-4, a decent record, but recent performances have raised some eyebrows. After a disappointing 24-15 loss to the Chicago Bears, the Eagles have dropped 2 of their last 3 games. This late-season skid is concerning, and fans are left wondering what adjustments are needed to get back on track. Comment "Go Philadelphia Eagles" in the comments if you believe in our team's ability to turn things around. Looking around the league, the Chiefs are surprisingly at 6-6, sitting outside the playoff picture after their recent loss to the Dallas Cowboys. It's a stark contrast to their back-to-back Super Bowl wins, and it just goes to show how quickly things can change in the NFL. Meanwhile, the Los Angeles Rams, who are still a formidable team with a 9-3 record, stumbled against the Carolina Panthers, which raises questions about their consistency as well. In a season where traditional powerhouses are faltering, new teams like the Chicago Bears, New England Patriots, and Denver Broncos are emerging as potential threats. However, I'm skeptical about these teams fully establishing themselves as contenders. The Patriots may have the best record in the AFC at 10-2, but their schedule has been criticized as one of the easiest in the league. Will they be able to hold their own against tougher opponents when it matters most? On the other hand, the Broncos have a solid defense but struggle to put points on the board, and the Bears face a particularly tough road in the NFC North with rivals like the Green Bay Packers and Detroit Lions looming. It's a wild landscape, and until one of these teams proves they can consistently compete, the championship chase remains wide open. As Eagles fans, we know all too well the grit and determination our team can showcase. We've seen them rise to the occasion before, and now it's time to rally behind them once again. What do you think? Can the Eagles shake off this recent slump and make a strong push for the playoffs? Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to share where you're from. Are you in Philadelphia, or are you cheering from afar? Your perspective matters, and as we support our team, it's great to hear from fellow fans about what you think the Eagles need to do to get back in the game. Subscribe for more updates on our journey to reclaiming the Lombardi Trophy.